Wanna eat it too. I want the stars and the city. Everywhere rich, love, peace, and happiness.
Some 80s jams, including one literal jam on it. One of my first sales jobs, I worked at Bellevue Square at a store called the Athlete's Foot, which is one of the most unfortunately named shoe stores that's ever existed. Morning, Popeye. Great interview yesterday, by the way. Yeah, Callaway. Yeah, I worked at the Athlete's Foot, and we had these like videos that would have to play. Hi, Buster. That were like, you know, in-store promos for the shoes, but it was like interspersed with music videos and like other random stuff. You know, hip kids in the 90s doing hip things. It was very like fake MTV, but marketing driven. And Callaway, I Want to Be Rich was on it, the music video. That was my introduction to the song. Good morning, Shay. Yeah, definitely like it. I think it was actually technically 90s. Because it was like the whole painted overalls era. Let's look it up. Oh, so December 1989. So it was on the cusp. I can still hear. There was a music video to it. I can still hear Jam on It going on through my headphones. We'll just play it just enough to not get the stream shut down.
So don't be asking me why. I wanna be rich. Oh, I wanna be rich. Oh, I wanna be rich. Oh, I wanna be rich. Full of love, peace, and happiness. Oh,
All right, that's enough. So yeah, still a jam. You got the thank you, Hunter. How was it? Hunter, your non sequiturs crack me up every single time. Oh yeah, the Grandmaster Flash, I Feel For You remix. That's a jam. With the electric harmonica. I have been known to play that actually with those songs. It's right in that 116 to 124 BPM range. Yeah, and you know, it's not a song that like gets radio play anymore. Like I can't like even on like 80s throwback stuff, you never hear I Want to Be Rich. You every now and then you might hear I Feel For You, but it's not really a song that has stuck around. This postcard's pretty cool. I thought this was just as a sort of like propaganda card, kind of. So just the rainbow shining on Los Alamos Scientific Laboratory. Just really interesting. What are they saying here? Like, wish you were here. You should come to Los Alamos. Was it the anthem for Amway? Huh? That makes sense. I sold a hit postcard. I couldn't believe it. And somebody messaged me, was like, you have the same card listed 5 times at 5 different prices. And I'm like, yep, here's why. You probably had no idea what I was talking about, but pretty good day in sales overall yesterday. It's been consistent. I will say that. It's been, there's been a couple of days a little bit up, been a couple of days a little bit down, but nothing too out of the ordinary. And some of the stuff that's like the, death pile items I've been listing have started selling, and I'll talk about those later on today. Which is reassuring. I'm really trying to have like a spend minimally until I can work through a lot of my stuff. I'm just going to put a lot of postage on this thing and call it good. Shipped. There are some good Amway products. All right. Amway was not. They're more like Mary Kay, right? Like they're not full on MLM. They actually have products. It's just one of those funky business models that, what was it? The Lou LaRoe tried to sort of mimic and failed. As far as I recall, anyways, that might be way off. Amway is a direct selling company that compensates its independent business owners for their own sales and for sales generated by IBOs, which are a member of sales team that they support in the business using they are multi-level marketing. There you go. Isn't Amway, aren't they based like, isn't there like some like estate in Michigan that is like the Amway convention / retreat place, or am I thinking of a different MLM company? What's up, Kyle? Yes, in Michigan. Okay. And then Mary Kay has the estate in Florida, I believe, right? A similar thing. And Mary Kay is the one that gives away the pink Cadillacs, right? Or is that Avon? Ada, Michigan. Okay. Why do I have these things that are even like remotely close to these these facts about these companies? They're not facts, but they're, you know, it's information, convoluted though it may be. Maybe I watched a documentary on it sometime. Where did I find this? I found it in a thrift shop in Eastern Oregon last April. I don't remember that. It was in Silver. No, it was near Pendleton. It was coming. It was over the pass in between. Idaho and Pendleton. There's a little city, and I can't remember the stupid name of it. But it was. I actually went live from it. Yeah, here it is. I think this is it. It's here's the video. Small town somewhere, Baker City, maybe. What's up, Cameron? I don't know. I really sort of like this hat because I like the elastic, that it's not a snapback. I think somebody actually made that mend to it. And it is older. It's I don't know, the tag's pretty much gone from it. The foam is pretty much gone from it too. Like, this thing's been fixed and repaired and doot, 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 doot. Buster Riley, doot, 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 doot. You're going to get comfortable and then I got to move. I'm sorry. You're going to be mad at me. Okay. Oh, he knows what's coming. Bye. Oh, my feet asleep. That's always the way, right? So there is one item today that I cannot find, and it's in the inventory from the store that I purchased, and it on eBay, it says I have under 600 listings from that store still up. And the volume of stuff that's down there, it has to be more than that. it just takes up too much space to be only 600 items. And the inventory is becoming more cumbersome to deal with, and I am pretty much down to the point where it's going to be time to go down and figure out what's actually on eBay, what's not on eBay, and re-inventory what's actually there. And I'm going to give it a new system. And I've been watching, I like the daily refinement sequential numbering system. I think that I might just do that for what's down there. But yeah, I need to get that condensed, and then it'll make it easier for me to know, like, because there's probably items that are listed that are not in there, because I know there is, because I found them, and I'm sick of it happening. So it's not a project for today, but it's a project for real soon, probably a little bit at a time over the next couple of months. All right, those are the postcards, or at least the standard envelope ones. All right. So, I sold my first slides of my slide listing, which is cool. I'll show you what sold. And I'm happy they did, because I just discovered yesterday after I listed these that I have more similar ones. These are, I showed these yesterday, I think. The Long Beach Wally Byam Caravan Club. 2 slides, that's it. With this mini Airstream behind the mini Model T with kids driving. $22 plus shipping. Not too shabby, eh? Stuff like that is encouraging. $8mm home movies. I have a lot that I need to deal with. Not as many as I do slides, but I have a good amount that needs to get dealt with eventually. Uh-oh. Well, it's good you didn't. I've done that a couple of times. Luckily, my mail person scans at my door, and they're like, we'll just knock on the door or leave it behind. Just write on it, no label. All right, sold 2 lots of 8-track tapes. These things have been up for quite some time. They're all country music, 4 Eddie Arnold, and 10 compilation. All right, I don't think these are going to probably are not going to fit in a 6x4x4. Are they? No. They will fit in this here Petco box. Oh my God. Really? Well, at least it worked to that's always the way. Do over. I made a mistake. Maybe I should make a 20-minute video about it. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. When I moved into one of the houses I lived in on Beacon Hill, we found a huge box of 70s porn. And we used to throw parties there all the time. And one year we did a screening. I don't even know. Can you even sell porn on Craigslist? I have a big bag of XXX slides that I found in my slides. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. But they're definitely homemade. The person who made them had very specific tastes. I'll just say that. All right. So this is kind of exciting. 2 lots of paper sleeves. Saw me wrap these up yesterday. One lot is 24 RCA of various age and a lot of 10 of the war bonds era. 70. So the customer is like 33, 36, about $60 all in, which is awesome. They're gonna have to go. I wonder if they'll fit in a envelope. Probably not. Nope. Where are they going is the next question. Mississippi. All right. I can probably send this cubic or box and bag. Either that or I might be able to get it at just barely a pound. Let's see. It's at 1 pound, 3 ounces as it stands. Yeah, it's going to have to go priority. 1 ounces. $2 cheaper cubic. Box and bag, I can't imagine would be much more or much less. Let's see. Box in bag is $9.12. Parcel Select Ground is starting to get pretty cheap. $8.22 if I go Parcel Select Ground. 2 to 8 days. And they're expecting it by what? Versus first class? I think I have to go cubic. Do I have a bag? Look at that. Yeah, I could not imagine that job, Popeye. Is this right? I just did something very wrong. All right, I need to avoid this label. All right. There we go. All right, next, we got some records. We've got let's see here. Let's look at our prices here. All right, we got Cher in the movie soundtrack Suspect. This sold for $13.45. We've got Foghat Live for $8.87. Roy Clark Live for also $8.87. And Tony Robbins for $9.86. That one's going global shipping program. luck. I sold a bunch of real picture postcards today. Nice. That's how you want to do it. Oh. Gonna grab some more wrap. Nice. Yeah, the private pick that I have is from my business cards I used to, and I should still be doing it, popping in envelopes when I ship them out. And actually, like, getting those again, but just for sourcing, like, I really should be starting that up again. Sold a 45. Ooh. There's that. All right, let's do this. Actually, before we do the 45, let's do this bad boy. Sold a 78. sold 3. It was a good record there today. Sold paper sleeves. I sold 4 LPs, 178 and 145. What do we got here? I'll use this beast. Thank you, Cameron, for leaving this at my house. Thank you, Tom Cruise, for sending it to Cameron. Although, I gotta say, Gorilla Tape is probably the most expensive way to send a package. Although I can't argue with the durability. Come on. Man, this is burly cardboard. Yeah. The guy who bought this record, and by the way, it's Bing Crosby, Faith in Our Fathers, and God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. It's from Bing Crosby, Merry Christmas, but the 78 album before the Decca LP came out. Which, as a collection, if you find the Bing Crosby Merry Christmas on 78, that's can go upwards of $100 around Christmas time in good condition. But anyways, just gonna get that one good. The customer was like, "Can you please write fragile on the box?" And blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Here's how I pack it. I will not be writing fragile on the box. I might as well write kick me on the box." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. Don't write fragile on the box." I've shipped overseas using this very same shipping method many times without breakage. And when I first started selling 78s, it took me a while to figure out what was the way they needed to go to ensure they arrived safely. I've had, it's not foolproof. And a lot of times, if it doesn't make it, I'll still have to refund. But, even if it does break, the customers see how it was packed and they'll know it's like, this is about as good as you can get. And one for the doctor. And this one is, in fact, going to Canada. Hi, Buster. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Hi. Come here, buddy. Let's see here. 1349 versus 18. You want to say hi to the peeps, Buster? Show them your paws. Show them your paws. Bluster, yes, but not windy, way more. And yes, this is a fact. Hey. All right, I'm going to have to put you down. We're almost done here, though. Okay? Don't bite it. Yeah, we thought when he was not the where is it? When he was a baby, we thought he was polydactyl. Like he has such big paws and so many beans. And we're like, I think he's got extra toes, but nope, he's just normal toes. All right, buddy, you're gonna hate me, but I'm gonna have to put you down. You want treats? Why can't I get you to be this nice the rest of the day? Come on. All right. I sold a 45. Stonewall Jackson, me and you, and a dog named Boo. This is a radio station copy, so a little bit more rare than your standard 45. You can usually tell the radio station or promo copies, they're white label, so you'll see a lot of times white label promo when you see a record listing. And that's what it is. They gave it out free to either like a record store or a radio station. And usually if they gave it to a radio station, the radio station will write their call letters on the record. And sometimes the call records that have been written on the record can be what sell the record. Although you got to be really careful because that's a really easy thing to fake. Because anybody can write anything on a record that they want. Yes. I will ship either with eBay Standard International or Pirate Ship. The only benefit of going with eBay Standard International is that it's insured up to $100. But you can buy insurance on Pirate Ship and it's like $1.30 extra. So price-wise, Pirate Ship usually beats out eBay on international shipping. I always do turn on global shipping program just so the customers have that option. And sometimes I'll even turn on priority. All right, so I sold a postcard. Popeye, if you're still here, You may remember this one. This is from the Herbert Love collection. Sadly damaged, but I was able to track down the proper artist on this. It is Alphonse Mucha. Art Nouveau, sadly missing the corner. I probably could have gotten a lot more for this if it was in better condition. But, hey, you know what? Still sold for $27.95 plus shipping. If it was better condition, it probably would have gone crazy money. I probably would have put it in auction. Yeah, it's a really nice card. And somebody had asked me, like, they thought it was a different artist that was also a well-known Art Nouveau artist. And in my research, I had actually gone down that rabbit hole, and I can't remember there was a female's name. And I'm like, and I, was trying to attribute correctly. And I settled on Mucha just because there was a lot of examples of that bust facing left or bust facing right. Whereas the other artist had no examples of that. So Art Nouveau is your favorite era. I'm more of a Deco guy. I really like Art Deco. I've got where is it? Here we go. Some porn on the subject. Doing this guy right here, and this right here, which is pretty much all Art Deco. There's some Nouveau, but mostly Art Deco. That's that era. Anyways, finish shipping this. Yeah, I'm a big Bakelite fan as well. I mean, you can repurpose Bakelite. It can be reshaped, it can be carved, it can be polished. Like, you can take an old Bakelite thing and make a new Bakelite thing out of it. Oops. that is about as bulletproof as a packaging as you can get. All right, full mummy mode. Still only 3 ounces. See you, Don. Oh, we got 23 people in here on a Saturday. Hello, lurkers. No need to pop in and say hi. Keep working if you're working. Seriously. Happy to have you. All right. Sold the pipe. Actually, this is not a pipe. I'll be right back. Never know what you're going to get here at Jackass Retro. One day we're comparing sales to shitting your pants, and the next day you've got Dada art references. You won't get that range of humor on those other reselling channels. Nope. No, you're not. I used to DJ weddings too. You want proof?
Bust it. This here's a jam for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down cause you're overzealous. Play hard to get females get jealous. Okay, smarty, go to a party. Girls are standing to the crowd and showing body. A chick walks by, you wish you could sex her, but you're standing on the wall like you was Poindexter. Next day's function, high class luncheon. Food is served and you're stone cold punching. Music comes on, people start to dance, but then you ate so much you really split your pants. A girl starts walking, guy starts talking, sits down next to you and starts talking. Says she wanna dance cause she likes the groove. So come on, fat soul, and just bust the move. Just bust the move.
First print.
The chills that you spill up my back make me feel with satisfaction when we're done. Satisfaction of the fun. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. My supper dish, my crocketesh wish. I couldn't ask for another. No, I couldn't ask for another. Can you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. Speak a little louder, I'll even shout. You know that I'm proud and I can't get the words out. I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere. Girl meets boy on Thursday night. Boy was high, girl fly like kite. They hold hand until next day. Boy then let's go hit his way. Boy was butt back to his boy. Erection brings that boy joy. Boy thinks of that big fat back. Big black back, a big black back. Girl calls boy to stand him up on Saturday. Saturday is the Saturday, it's a Saturday, it's a Saturday. Saturday is a Saturday. Saturday is a Saturday. Back once more with the wallop in the store. Stress about a rip shit and make it rock your hip. Revival on the roller boogie and a rip shit to make it think about the time it's supposed to run instead of fight. A diamond from a piece of metal, show that yo, a light. Slip your butt to the fix of this mix. Force that big face, it's time to let loose. Cause you work like heck to get the weekend check. So unfasten that slipper on your neck. Connected like a vibe from the wheel to the foot. Come on everybody, this is funky output.
5 days to work, 1 whole day to play. Come on everybody, wear your roller skates today. It's Saturday, 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 it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday,
Now as you pump your fists, I reminisce to a bounce rock stage low fest to impress. Hey, pretty diamond, do you like the way I'm dressed? Ooh, keep the faith that be my mate, cause all we need is speed. But promote the hustle cause it keeps me thin. No need to talk, look, we just walked in. Is there a metal stick? Yes, man. So get the wham on this jam. Oh, Mr. Sprinkler, Mr. Sprinkler. With me for one, Mr. Sprinkler. I'm heating high five and the bass no split. With the yarn, I trip to the dawn. Out comes the bodies following the one idea. It's clear. Rattle to the roll. Hold back up the track, grab your roller skates, y'all. And let's zip on by. Zippity doo, let's zip on by. Me on the wheel and we're feeling high. Sun is on thick and the cheese is rolling thick. Come on, there's no time to hide. Using this twist, grinning and grinning. No hack effect, let me in. Still on the bottom of wave, but it's okay. Happy it's a Saturday. Now let's all get baked like a meter. Watch Mr. Launder look at the Peter. Feel on the farm, I'll feel on the.
Hey, watch that.
It's a Saturday.
Now is the time to act the fool tonight. Forget about your worries and you will be alright. It's Saturday, 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 it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday,
Fun. All right, we got more stuff to pull, so I can't be doing this too long. 2 pounds. I got stuff to pull, and I got stuff to list. We're actually playing a prom later this year, which is going to be fun. I've DJ'd a number of proms. The last time I DJ'd a prom, it wasn't Tribe. It was Q-Tip, but with De La Soul. The last prom I played was like 3 years ago, and it was a very interesting experience. All right, let's go pull some stuff. Ooh, an offer. I really do need to replace my equipment. I pretty much can only mix right now from left to right, so I have to like play the song, move it, copy it over to my other track, switch volumes, and then mix from my left into the right. It makes things much more difficult. Let's see what the software's all about. $4 on a $30 postcard. How about a counter offer with a 95-cent discount? They've more or less just guaranteed now that they're going to pay more. So only 2 items to grab, looks like. Send out some offers real quick. I mean, there are some artists out there that are still making good lyrical stuff. You would probably like Lyrics Born. Gift of Gab was one of them, but sadly he passed. Like early 2000s had some really good Jurassic 5, Tribe Called Quest, Far Side, even like Diggable Planets, and there's artists now. They're harder to find because the music industry has become completely decentralized. Nobody needs a label anymore. So everyone who creates content is able to self-produce, which is an amazing place to be in. But from a consumer standpoint, you don't have the promotion behind stuff that you did with the record label structure. So it's harder to learn or hear about artists unless you're doing the research. All right, let's go grab some items. Yeah, Buck, my DJ name was DJ whatever. Literally, this is how I spelled out. Because I'm clever. And I played a huge variety of music. And anytime I still do. I mean, you guys, if you are in early on the channel, it's pretty much something different all the time. All right, we got a comic.
undivided back. Should be easy to spot. Donkey family, there we go. And the Burke. Earl Stanley Gardner, the DA cooks a goose. All right. Do I want to look for the Stam Argyle pullover? Not particularly. All right. I feel like this sold already. No, 65. Ah. It's definitely not there. I'm gonna go on a hunch here. I feel like I'll look through this one. Not in there. I don't think it's in here. I think I looked in here already. I did look in there. Maybe the one next to it. No way. Found it! 100% wrong bin. There's no reason for it to have been in that bin. That's amazing. Yay! Alright, see you upstairs.
Little string coming off there. Let's fix that real quick. Yeah, it's the wrong scissors for this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got my my home test kits ordered. I'm sorry to hear that, Buck. That's very sad. It's sad how many people have lost their lives during this whole thing. That's why I find it quite infuriating anytime I run into folks who try to argue about whether or not people should get vaccinated or wear masks. do the most like basic of things to try to help protect other people and the people around him. Yeah, Cameron, maybe move into the shed. There is testing for the fourth vaccination in overseas. There's nothing here yet. I suspect that pretty soon we're going to stop counting vaccinations and that it will be something akin to the flu vaccine where seasonally it's adopted and changed. You know, it's as more is learned about it, you know, the same way they can with the flu, they can, you know, somewhat project with not like 100% accuracy, but with some accuracy, mutations in the virus, but there's not enough data for that to happen yet. But I'm sure as, you know, sadly, as there's more mutations, which is pretty much guaranteed to happen, it's a virus. That's what they do. They constantly mutate to become more efficient. That there will probably be something akin to the flu vaccine, or you know, we reach that point of infection and inoculation where we actually do hit herd immunity and there's nowhere left for the virus to go. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Some years they're better, some years they're not. I wouldn't say they suck. It just depends on, you know, it's all predictive. So sometimes they're going to get it better, sometimes they're going to get it worse. And the whole idea of vaccination is not for you specifically to be protected. It's so the virus has, whatever virus it is, has less places to travel, less chances to mutate, and is less effective at making the mass population sick. You're never going to see 100% effective vaccine. I mean, you might, but Yeah, a friend of mine visited here just before it all happened in late November of 2019. And after that visit, her dad got really sick. I got really sick. She got really sick. And about 2 weeks later, it was discovered in a nursing home in Seattle. So I suspect that I got it pretty early on because, you know, honestly, I've traveled. I did all the right things for most of the time, though. I mean, when we had our sup lobster, when we had the first lockdown, I mean, I was locked down. So, you know, there's a chance that I got sick early on, but there's no way for me to know that. Like, I could go get a test for the antibodies, but you know how hard it is to get an antibodies test? Like, it's not going to happen at this point anyways. Well, Lobster, you're just in time. Because I think it's done. We're done. I have cleared the queue. There's nothing else left to ship. I do have... Oh, let's see. Let's double check over on Hip. Nothing on Hip. Nothing on Bonanza. Nothing on Bonanza. Anything on Etsy? Nothing on Etsy. So yeah, we're done. Nice. Yeah, lock yourself in the shed. I may pop into that live later on. We'll see. Here, non-committal nods of approval. So that's it, everybody. I hope you all have a great day, great weekend. We may be back tomorrow evening, depending on how much there is to ship. If it's your first time here, click the like button, subscribe. Ways to support the channel down below. And all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, believe me, it's nerve-wracking for me every time that I go. But if I don't, I'm going to go insane. All right. Catch y'all on the Flippity Flop.